Guys, there we go.
Happy Mother's Day!
Guys, sorry, I'm all over the place today. We've had a rough week. So this is going to be a messed up live stream, just to let everybody know ahead of time. But welcome to Bitchin' in the Kitchen. We are the BackyardBSers. We got first here, we got Mama Dukes, a.k.a. Queen Therese. We got Papa Murph, a.k.a. T to the D-O-G, T-Dog. And then we got me, the New York Redneck, a.k.a. Willie Belly. What we're going to do first is play our little theme song. This way we can check all the live streams, make sure everything's working good. And then we'll get into the show. So while the song's going, enjoy it.
Let's wish Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there.
Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there, and the mothers that are like fathers, or fathers that are mothers, and everything.
And mothers who are brothers, and
very inclusive.
I do. Like
yes.
But Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day to all. Just listen to our song for 2 minutes, and then we're going to get started with the show with you guys. All right? So here we go.
That old love sitting at the table in my cowboy boots. I'm sipping on my coffee and I'm reading the news. It's all getting crazy, baby, you know what I mean. Got me cussing like a sailor while I'm fixing my greens. Come join us, bitchin' in the kitchen, y'all. It's time to get loud. If you hate the way they run it, then it's time to get proud and let it all out. Scream and shout. Ain't no sense in keeping it all bottled up. Get on in the kitchen, y'all, and tear it on up. Gotta keep it together, y'all, and keep it tight. If we all stick together, then we'll all be alright. So get it together, put your head on straight. There's work to be done, so don't be late. Come join us, bitchin' in the kitchen, y'all. It's time to get loud. If you hate the way they run it, then it's time to get proud and let it all out. Scream and shout. Ain't no sense in keeping it all bottled up. Get on in the kitchen, y'all, and tear it on up. Bitchin' in the kitchen, y'all, and tear it on up. Bitchin' in the kitchen, y'all, and tear it on up.
All right, and we are back live now. Welcome back to Bitchin' in the Kitchen. All right, we're going to get this show started. We're going to mess up a lot because I don't even know where we're going to start it. All right, so yeah, Mama Dukes.
Okay, we're going to listen to that JPCS guy.
Okay, so we got a
guy.
video of JPSers. Check him out online. Obviously, everybody probably already knows who he is because he's very popular. But he's going to go over. He's the political theater script writer.
Yeah.
Of what goes on every week. And he's going to give you that. It's funny too because when we were coming up with titles for the show, afterwards we seen this like, wow, this kind of like the titles for the show.
Right.
So we'll play this first, and then we'll just get into everything.
Yeah.
And this way you get some enjoyment before you actually watch us, and then realize you hate it. But so make sure to like, follow, share, comment, all that fun stuff before you watch the show. This way, if you don't like it, it's already too late. All right, so let's listen to our man JP over here. Let's see if I can figure out how to load it up. Because
You do this every week.
I know my brain's shut
A
down.
little fried.
Every
We've had a really rough
Every
week.
week it shuts down more and
Yeah, it's
more.
been a tough week.
No, it has been. We haven't had a down day.
All right, so we have JPSers. All right, he's popping up here, and here we go.
Here's what I've got for tomorrow's episode of Political Theater. Ceasefire talks begin again. Israel screws it up. We didn't know that was going to happen. Ceasefire talks end. Declare victory. War continues. Then we go and start pushing the Hantavirus. Tweet Thomas Massey is a traitor. And then we tease the alien invasion angle. And I think that's pretty good for one day. I'm the head writer for Political Theater here in America. No. I think we need to keep going hard on the theme of all we want is peace, and that's why we need this war. No, you got to understand the viewers will feel more involved if they know they're paying taxes to pedophiles. Yeah. So where should we take it from here then? Before I got the job writing for political theater, I was the lead writer for the WWE. And that was great experience for what I do here. Similar audiences, they both tune in to watch scripted fighting. Right, Trump calls them low IQ and praises Lindsey Graham. Yeah, I know they'll hate him for it. That's what we're doing. We're turning him heel. That's what we're doing here. We're still going with he's straight. The main difference when I was writing for the WWE, their audience knew that what they were watching was fake. What do you mean you don't understand the alien angle? We're doing COVID just with the aliens this time. So full steam ahead on that. Have you seen House of Cards? It was a pretty good show. So what we produce is like that, except a lot less realistic and a lot more believable. Okay, so we've got these guys killing kids and doing genocide, but we need to give them a reason to be doing that. They're doing it because the Bible tells them to? Yeah, I'll write that in. Honestly, I don't know where we're going to take our whole Charlie Kirk assassination storyline. I mean, we could have a lone gunman kill the lone gunman like with JFK, but I don't know. Or we could do something like the lone gunman has a trans boyfriend and the head of the FBI shuts down the investigation into foreign involvement and is an alcoholic. Would leave people on a cliffhanger wondering, is he an alcoholic? Traditional dramatic storytelling has redemption as the payoff for the viewer. With political theater storytelling, the payoff for the viewer is punishment. This grieving widow thing is just poorly written. Who's been writing this? Gil? Gil! What the f*** is this? Well, you don't have her grieving at all. You just gave her a shit ton of fireworks. I know, but you're revealing that too soon. We want people to feel surprised when they find that out. Yeah, right. All right, you can do better. When we start a new storyline, we usually don't know where we're going with it. We just make it up as we go. Would it play if we nominate the Secretary of War for the Nobel Peace Prize? We have to write hours of content each day. And with that kind of workload, you just don't have time to think very far ahead. Okay, so listen to this. It's a rough idea, but I'm trying to weave it all together. The Hantavirus is coming, so we need a new ballroom. Because Thomas Massie has nukes, which means we can't release the Epstein files. So we need to blow Iran back to the Stone Age and collect all your privacy data because Israel is our greatest ally. What do you think? As a writer, the goal is to get the viewer to say to themselves, I think that what's going on in this storyline might actually kill me and my family. Then they'll keep watching. I like it. The government's advising hundreds of pastors about aliens in a secret meeting that everybody knows about. It's just the only thing I don't get. Why are we having pastors be the front lines with aliens capable of interdimensional travel? Like, why not, like, scientists and physicists? Oh, we did kill them all off. Yeah, no, so this is good. Hey there, my friend, let me ask you this question.
All right, so yeah, that kind of sums it all up.
Yeah, no, it's true pretty much. I mean, that's the way it feels in America every day.
We'll get a big screen going on in a second, guys, once I figure out what I did wrong here.
Uh-oh.
I don't know what button. Oh, there we go. I do this every week, and I still have no idea what I'm doing.
I know.
So, sorry about that.
But that's like behind the scenes at every news station.
Yep.
It's true, really. It's not every news station. It's the government, too.
Well, they're part of the government.
They're the ones feeding the news to the news.
But that's seriously the way. That's seriously the way I feel every single week.
Yeah.
I can't
watch
really
the news. That's why I don't even watch the news anymore.
It's all the same crap.
It's the same crap.
Everyone else.
I know.
Yeah.
It's absolutely crazy. I mean, the big thing was the Hantavirus, right? That's what everybody's been talking about.
You say it right. I always say Hantavirus.
Is it Hanta or Hanta?
No, people I hear always saying Hanta, but I always say Hanta.
Was it Hanta?
You say Hanta, I say Hanta. You say tomato, I say tomato.
Hantavirus sounds an awful lot like coronavirus.
I know.
It's not, though, because the coronavirus was a virus. It was like a flu, where the Hantavirus.
Then it became COVID.
Actually, the Hantavirus is turned into a COVID because now it's going from person to person.
But it always was going from person to person with the Andes strain.
Oh, I thought that was brand new, they said.
No, the Andes strain has been around in Argentina and Chile and shit like that.
Okay, so this has always been around. It's happened before, so why?
But now it's just because now it's somebody on the cruise ship got it.
It
I
sounds awful
think they're
familiar.
leading it to be like the same thing as coronaviruses were always around. They're colds. Coronaviruses are colds. But when coronavirus 19, SARS-CoV-19 or whatever it used to be called, was because two of them mixed somehow.
Okay.
Now, this is probably what they're going to pull with this virus. It's not going to be the Andes virus. It's going to be the Andes 2020. What year are we?
Yeah, 2026 virus and stuff. Because what it's going to be is it's already mutated and gone human to human. They've known that for a long time, but now it's just going to be. It's going to turn from being nothing to worry about it to the most deadly virus of all time.
So what do you think?
Yes,
what do you
because
think?
it is more deadly, they say, than COVID.
Yeah, but they also said COVID was like 90% death rate when they first.
Did they really?
I don't know. They said something crazy. I'm over exaggerating,
So
but they did say it was crazy high death rate.
When do you think we're going to start flattening the curve and saving
you got
lives?
a couple months.
Well, I'm already seeing more people with
So
masks. So the masks are they're starting to roll out. We'll see
actually,
more people with those.
I would say by July. And that way he cancels out the 4th
Where
of July.
did I see that?
I
think that was the thing.
Think about it. You said that like 6 months ago.
Yeah.
I think. You said, they're
They're not
going
gonna
to
let us have
pandemic
it.
or something right before the 4th of July this way.
250th anniversary of the country, but they're not
Speaking
gonna
of that, 250 right here.
Oh, look at you.
I got a
There you
Patreon
go.
shirt, guys. I don't know if you see me on the camera.
Wow.
Buy it at our shop. No, I'm just joking. This was
We don't have
that
that
shirt.
shop.
Yeah. This is an Amazon order, so. All right, so we have a video here on the Hantavirus. This is from the other day, but I guess I don't know. We've seen some of this. I forgot what it said though.
I forgot.
All right, so watch it together, guys.
Yeah.
And then we'll talk a little more about it, and then we'll get off of it because everybody's tired of already hearing this crap. So
Yeah.
let me see if I can get this up. We'll hear what she has to say. All right, here we go, guys.
Don't forget our mic.
Oh yeah, the mic would probably help.
So they are lying about this virus. I just came across something that is insane. You know how everyone doesn't want them to get off the ship, keep them on the ship, don't let them disembark? Well, guess what? You know, the Swiss couple, the husband, they flew back to Switzerland, they disembarked early, and now he went to the hospital, he has it, they're both in quarantine, they're monitoring her for symptoms. I was thinking, why would they let them off? It's very weird. So as I started researching, guess what, guys? 23 people, not just those two, 23 people got off that cruise at the same time. Many went on to travel to different, continue a trip somewhere else. Many went home, went to Taiwan, went to the UK, went to Australia, went to the Netherlands, and guess what else? Went home to America. 23 people already got off of that ship between April 21st and April 24th, and we haven't heard a single word about it.
Quite interesting. Huh?
Things that make you go,
Yeah, things that actually. Yeah.
Things that make you go.
In the meantime, they
Yeah, where did I hear that song?
But
There used to be a song like
things that make you go or something.
didn't the same thing.
If anybody knows the song, put it in the chat so everybody can see it.
Didn't the same thing happen with coronavirus? That's how they spread. It wasn't on a ship in the beginning.
No,
that was the market or something, the fish market.
no,
wasn't
but then they did.
Yeah, but it was a
spread
ship
on
or
cruise
something.
line.
Oh,
They
okay.
said it's spread
So
on the cruise line.
They went to
They
the
like
same
to do
playbook.
that.
They really don't even change up the story. They
No.
just replace names and
Yes.
they say the same story.
But it was originally like on a ship. Yeah.
Yeah,
Unbelievable, guys.
I know.
I don't know. Is there anything really you want to say? I don't know. I'm getting so sick of. I mean, in general, we're getting sick of the news.
Well, the thing is I just really don't feel I want to be locked down anymore. COVID did.
That's
me.
not happening.
I don't think they're going to be able to lock it down. I mean, they're going to have to really scare people.
2 weeks.
They're
two
already
days, 2
scaring
days.
people.
I mean, they already did it with COVID. They staged a whole bunch of fake videos, fake people dying, and all this other crap. And
Let me tell you, when they did that, I'll never forget COVID. It said a nurse, and they played it like on the news, that a nurse got COVID, and she actually filmed her own death. And she was there like on a
Is that
ventilator.
real?
I don't know, but that scared the crap out of
I
me.
know.
that's why they did it.
Yeah,
I
that's
was
why they
like,
did it.
wow,
You seen all the release footage of all after they made those video clips, you see the people getting up out of the bags and stuff, but it's
right? Yeah.
it was all staged. All
But
that
you know,
shit.
the thing what I saw, and I don't know how true it is with this Hantavirus thing, and I'm not anti-vax or anything else. I mean, if you want to get a vaccine, get 100
Go ahead.
vaccines. I don't
Take
want
mine.
shit.
Speaking of that, after this, I got an update for the newest vax for you for the COVID lovers out there.
Oh, okay, yeah, but to me, hey, you want to get your kids 100 vaccines, and you want to get 200? Knock your socks off.
Go for it.
I don't want it,
Don't
but I
force
feel
us. Yeah.
right. Everybody has the right to choose when it comes to their body. That's the way. It's your what is it?
And if you-
When it comes to vaccines,
Yeah,
all right?
if
Now
you're
when it comes to
vaccinated-
terminating life.
well,
sorry.
I still believe
And if you're
everybody can do that,
vaccinated-
too. That's what they choose.
And if I
At a
choose
certain
not to-
time limit, though. It's, I mean, I get it. I've always said, you want to do, you
Yeah.
want to get an abortion, go ahead. I'm not for it.
Right.
Otherwise I wouldn't have had a kid so young. I would have partied out the rest of my years.
My body, my choice.
But,
Yeah.
but
No,
when you have a 5-6 month old that's fully viable, even 3-4 month old, it's like.
But see, that's what I'm saying. Like, not with that, but
And
when
even
you-
at that, say you don't want it. There's still, I mean, I guess there's certain, circumstances
Yeah,
like
but-
rape and minors.
or
and stuff.
what if they
but-
find out? And I don't want to get into.
But if you're
this
3
political
months and it's like,
debate.
oh no, I don't want it, this and that. It's like, dude, let's just ride it out for another 3 months and then get have a premature and have it
You
adopted
can't
out or
have a
something.
premature baby. It just doesn't work. Oh, I want to have a premature baby.
Well, maybe that's what they should do instead of abortion. Be like, just tell them to ride it out for 3 months and then we'll,
No, but they can't just. That's just as bad.
Yes,
Really,
that's just-
because
That's a
premature
discussion, a
babies do
debate
not
that's never
always-
going to.
But the thing
everybody,
is,
I know that's been a premature baby is pretty good.
well, but the thing is that there are people, and I don't want to get into it because it's a really
Yeah,
highly
that's a
charged
topic
political
that-
topic. But
Is that what we're here for? We're supposed to be
yes,
bitching about
but
things like
I
this.
don't want
Yeah,
to
but
get
that's
like
a
ourselves
topic
in
that
trouble.
I never venture into.
But the thing is,
Well, you're not a woman. You shouldn't. You don't have a
But
right.
the thing
That's why I
is
stay away
there are
from it.
certain women who actually seriously they find out later on in their pregnancy, sometimes when they're 8 months, that there's something seriously wrong with their baby, and that their baby will die the first week that it's born. It will live a horrible, painful
But
death.
how do you know that's true? Do you know how many people are told these things and then the baby comes out perfectly fine?
Yes, I do know that.
All that's going to do is tell the elite, psychopaths,
I know, because
sickos,
they want to
to
stem
change up the
cells.
story. It's like, hey, tell everybody that the kid's gonna be brain dead when it comes out.
I know. I'm just saying.
because they already do that.
But there's still, anyway, what was I saying? Oh, so anyway, let me get to the vaccine. So it's my body, my choice type thing. It's all bodily autonomy, blah, blah, blah. Anyway.
Yeah, we got some
Say,
violation warning on
TikTok.
TikTok.
Told ya.
We're talking about what?
I don't know, probably about what I
COVID
to
or
say.
abortions? It's like, come on, guys, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did not do anything so far. The show's been live for 5 minutes and we already got a violation warning.
All right, let's just be careful now.
Yeah, let's see.
You know?
Restricted to some audiences. All right, well, we'll see how that works. Maybe we won't be going on TikTok that much longer. Let's go somewhere else.
Yeah, because but you see,
That's stupid.
TikTok used to be different until Trump's friends
Oh,
bought
now
it.
you're gonna get us flagged again.
But it used to be. I don't care.
That's
at that
crazy.
point.
We got a flag after 5 minutes live, and we didn't even say anything bad.
Well, we're probably either talking about that.
It was,
We can't even say now what we were talking about.
well, we already got flagged for it. So I guess if you talk about abortions and what was the other one,
Vaccines.
and vaccines, you get flagged.
But I did say I'm not against anybody having vaccines.
That's crazy.
But I saw, are we going to get kicked off now? And now I'm like, you know what? I'm ready to just shut it
We're
down.
on the Facebook and
Okay.
Instagram, and I'll just go back on Rumble and stuff. Like
Yeah.
Alex said. We have other ones. We're trying to cycle to see what works best. But
Yeah, and we'll make sure that everybody else knows what TikTok
yeah,
Right.
all
Yeah.
5 people will watch.
is. No, hey, I mean, I got my own Facebook account. I could do that. But anyway,
At least the next one today.
but the thing is I thought I read somewhere about that in the COVID vaccine, something about it could cause symptoms relating to. I don't think it's true, but why are they allowed to spread this information and it might not be true?
I don't know. I mean, we weren't even spreading any not true information. We were just talking about stuff. That's the crazy part. We weren't.
Well,
Oh, yeah, look. Restream access suspended. Yeah, we're off TikTok now. Yeah.
seriously, you should take a picture. Take a picture.
Why? Let's take a picture of that, though.
All right, no, because that way you could share it with people.
Yeah, we'll get a picture just so we can tell everybody. That's the dumbest.
Now, what were we just talking about there?
Look at that. TikTok hates us. All right, well, that was a fun venture with TikTok.
Wow, people on TikTok can say so much shit.
I know,
What
I know they
see?
can talk about, assassinations
Yeah,
and
and
crazy
meanwhile,
things.
we got
But
that.
God forbid, that's
Wow.
That's great. And yeah, we've been.
Isn't censorship great?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It really
I
is
thought
great.
censorship was over, but I guess not.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
Unless you do cooking videos,
Yeah.
if you're big fat on applesauce and
Yeah.
stuff, then you could, and you say, wash your fucking hands.
What's
and
this one?
curse
Your
your
live
head
has
off.
ended. That's the same thing.
Yeah, that's the TikTok rap.
But does it say why?
But no, it's never going to tell you why. It's just going to say, hey, you violated our terms of agreement.
Well, you should find out what the terms of agreement are.
You will be
What are they going
silent.
to do? It ain't going to do anything. They're just going to kick us off one by one because you're not allowed to have new voices. You can't have any voices that go off.
Because they're Trump's friends.
We're
You
gonna
got to
create a
bring
new
the
stream.
script. You got to stay with the script.
We got
Because it's Trump's
to have to
friends.
create a separate show just to satisfy TikTok that says Trump is the best, the Jews are the best, and we're here to
Exactly.
serve everyone and
Exactly.
take all our money and kill our babies and do everything you want. Just shoot us up with 100 million vaccines.
Yes, that's what you have to do.
Yes.
So speaking of deadly vaccines, since we're not on TikTok, I guess maybe we could show this. This is talking about the new COVID vaccine.
Okay.
So I'm gonna let you guys watch it. Just keep in mind that when you know that it's gonna kill you, right here. I mean, it's absolutely crazy, and I can't believe people even take this crap. All right, let's hope we don't get banned from somewhere else.
If you do, you do.
If we do,
I mean,
that's the
now
world
then
we're
you
living
can
in.
say, yeah.
Let's just start with the name, the brand name of this product. It's called Nex, N-E-X, Spike. What does Nex mean in Latin? It means violent death or military slaughter, state-mandated execution. So that's what this term means, right? So in other words, the brand name is Death Spike. But that checks out based on the clinical trial data in which it was approved upon, and where 2.7% of participants suffered from a serious adverse event. And they only compared it not to a placebo like we were promised, but to another dangerous mRNA Moderna booster shot. And that the comparator group, right, so the original Moderna shot had a 2.6% serious adverse event rate. So they were both dangerous. No placebo group to be found.
All right, there we go. Get the mic off. So yeah, they're pretty much saying that the shot's called pretty much the death shot.
Yeah, because when they name vaccines and stuff and things, they do have these certain letters that mean things. They do. I've read that.
So they're actually mocking you, calling you.
They're letting you know straight up that they're trying to kill you, and they get it. I mean, it's called the death spike, death shot.
Yeah, wow.
So make sure to get your vaccines, But
Yeah.
I mean, hey, it's your choice if you want to get it, but you ain't catching me. I mean, I don't get any vaccines.
Yeah, I don't get vaccines either.
I don't like
Even though
any.
you got a tetanus shot.
Oh yeah. I forgot. T-Dog over here had some technical difficulties last night.
Can't see it.
Yeah.
5 stitches right here.
Gravity kind of took over.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gravity won.
Gravity's a bitch.
Man, nothing.
But then
5 stitches.
me and Willie Billy, though, because it was late,
Yeah.
we taped it up. We fixed them the redneck way.
You
You know?
taped towels and some duct tape.
I know.
Hold them over
Pretty
till
much.
them all.
And when I went to the health center, they stitched me up. They said, "Wow, they did a good job on this. You actually started to bleed." Because when you opened up, it was continuing to bleed.
Yeah, but it did bleed all
It was
night.
like 12 hours
That
later,
duct
too.
tape works.
It did.
Yeah, it sure did.
Oh yes, this could be a commercial for duct tape. Duct
Yeah.
tape works.
Better than the alien tape and stuff.
Yeah, the alien tape, you would have bled through that shit.
I know alien
We
tape.
didn't use duct tape. Actually, what tape was
The
it? That
double-
was
Duct tape.
Was it duct tape?
Yeah.
And just so everybody knows, the double-sided tape, right? Always stick with that dollar store cheap little white double-sided tape because that stuff works
Yes.
better than any of the fancy
Yep.
ones out there. We got 4 different types,
Yep.
and they all suck except for the cheapest one.
Mm-hmm.
The works the best. It's hard to get off, like if you ever need to remove it.
That
but
alien stuff. I hang some pictures up out in my
Yep.
Yeah,
and the regular little white stuff. That stuff works the best.
I know.
That alien tape. If the weather starts getting warm or cold,
it doesn't
it
even.
loses
It just isn't that sticky. It's just not even
It's not.
nearly as sticky. Like
It's not.
I tried using it on something outside, and the wind blew it right over.
Wow.
The best stuff I like to
Can't
use.
go by our winds.
I go by like gorilla stuff, the gorilla glue, the gorilla tape, the gorilla.
I like good old super glue.
I like the gorilla stuff. Super, yeah. But I always stick my fingers.
Yeah, if we were that super glue, his arm could have been better than.
I know. I use that for my shoes, you know, because I'm like poor and I have $20 shoes. So when it starts, you know, like falling apart here, it's
use it
super
too.
glue. Hold it down and
It does
boom,
work.
my shoe's fixed.
I just hate using that because sometimes I always get some of my fingers and I glue my fingers
Oh my
together.
God!
And I can't get them apart.
Claustrophobia.
Babe, you got any nail polish remover?
I
Or on the
know.
slippers, we use the Gorilla Tape. Just
Yeah.
Gorilla Tape, and you're good for another season.
There you go. You got another year ago.
T-Dog has a down jacket that has all
The
the
dog kept scratching
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, it's
And
a
there's
black,
there's
black tape. all
Black
over.
tape.
black tape all over
but
it.
you don't even see it. That's the
These
funny part. You have to
guys
look
could
close.
make a nickel cry.
Oh yeah. Oh definitely.
Yeah.
And I got another 5 years. I still wear that
I
jacket
know
when
you
I'm outside
do.
working.
Yeah.
This guy squeezes what 10. What do you always say? I'm squeezing something out of a nickel or something.
Oh, I can make a nickel cry.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah.
I thought there was another saying.
Something. There was another saying.
Yeah.
I could fit 10 pounds of shit in a 5-pound bag.
No.
No.
There was something I could squeeze like 10 cents out of a penny or something. I forgot what it was. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forget.
It's some obnoxious thing.
Probably.
Like if I want any shit out of you, I'd squeeze your neck.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
I like that one.
all right, yeah.
Well,
I got a
shit
million
out
of
of
them.
you. I squeeze your neck. That is a good one. Speaking of shit coming out of people's necks or mouths.
Yeah.
Trump is saying that the gas prices have finally started going down.
Have they?
That's what he says. I mean, I'm in the delivery business, so gas is like one of my the things I care the most about, and it's killing me. And definitely, if he's talking maybe a cent or two, I guess, but they fluctuate that every day. But they're not down in my book. I don't know about you guys.
No.
I don't know when was the last time you got gas.
The other day, and it was still $4.49. What is
Yeah.
it? $4.39.
39. Yeah, now
Yeah.
it's 37 last time, but I seen other ones 39. So yeah,
Ooh,
gas is
wow.
plummeting, guys, man.
Yeah,
Get it
but
down
you
where
know
you
what?
can.
Didn't you like not you put in a certain amount, the gas tank didn't even move?
Yeah, no, because since gas has been over $4 a gallon, I only get $10-15 now because you get your 2-3 gallons at a time because I'm like
That's
I don't
what
know
we
if
do
today's gonna
too.
be
So
higher
you
or
get
lower.
You're waiting for it to go down.
And then I'm filling it up 3 times a day because I'm trying to find the cheapest gas station to
I
save
know.
20 cents, 10 cents, or I get those rebates where you go to this gas station, you get 10 cents back on your card. So I only do 2-3 gallons at a time, and 2 times I filled up, and literally it's all digital. Like it went from low to low. It didn't. Nothing went up. My miles
Low.
empty didn't go up. Nothing. Every other time it does. But there was 2 times this week that I swear to God that they gave me low to no gas. And they
Wow.
lied to me about the gas they put in the car because the car was empty still. And if it wasn't one of those analog, like those old school
And
ones,
you go-
it was a digital one, and it was pretty damn precise.
Right.
It's a new car, so.
Somebody said, "Hey, over there, who's that?"
What? That's
See, I'm
probably you. No.
No.
Yeah, that's us.
Oh,
And you know what's
Yeah.
another crazy thing I've never seen in all my years driving?
What?
Until this past year. You go past the gas station, one day it'll be $4.40.
Mm-hmm.
The next day I'll drive by and it'll be like $4.02. It would be like
It's a different shipment, I guess. When they,
Yeah,
I think
it's
when
like,
they
how
get
does
the
it-
trucks in, or maybe they just switched every. I don't know. They probably have a whole
It is.
thing on the back
Yeah,
end that
but
we
you know what
nothing
they were
about.
saying too on strange enough on TikTok, they're
Oh, yeah.
allowed to say stuff, but we
They're all
can't.
we love TikTok. Yeah.
I know that really
That's
is.
crazy.
But
trying to
That's
get
like 2
politically
episodes
correct.
of TikTok before they took us.
I know, you know what? TikTok. But anyway,
Yeah.
anyway, I know people who are addicted, like kind of to TikTok, and they sit there and it's TikTok for 24/7.
Mhm.
Okay, and they said even on TikTok, now go figure, these people are allowed to say all over TikTok that they saw that they think that the gas is watered down, but they're allowed to say that all over TikTok, but we can't say whatever the heck we said.
No, I don't even know what
And
he said. That
you
before.
just-
I know, and you'll never know because you know what it is.
They
Is
don't
bottom
tell you.
line, Trump owns TikTok.
They just treat you like no soup for you. The soup Nazi. No,
Yeah,
no,
because-
they don't give you no explanation. No soup for you.
It's,
You know?
it's TikTok's like it's gotten worse now. It's like I don't know.
TikTok
That's
was
true.
good when China owned it, and then what happened is you watch Fox freaking News. Okay,
Big government
fake
took
news,
over, and look what
and,
happens
yeah,
now.
and they're like, "Oh no,
Mhm.
China's spying. We must protect you."
Yep.
They threatened to ban
Yep.
TikTok in the United States. That's why they had to sell their portion of here or whatever to people here. And now look, total censored. And I love the way Trump said, "Oh, I love TikTok. It got me elected." We get why. Okay.
Now the Jews are running it, and now
Oh, be careful. You might not be allowed to say that word.
Well, I'm Jewish. I'm allowed to. Sorry, it's my Machayim friends or something. I don't even know if it's a word. It just sounds like a Jewish word.
Mazel tov.
L'chaim.
L'chaim is like happiness.
Well, you know what? Hey, my Jewish brothers, all right, bought the TikTok for us, all right, and let's get this shit's crazy.
Yeah, it is.
Getting back to gas, though, Trump says gas is way down.
Yeah, I'd like to hear.
So let's hear it from the horse's mouth.
Yeah, okay.
And because from our mouths, obviously, we haven't.
A horse's ass's mouth. You mean?
Well, they're squeezing his neck, so shit's
Yeah.
Oh my lord! All right, look at what he has to say, and then
Mike, don't forget.
if anybody's actually watching or anything, comment and let us know what gas is by you, because it's definitely not by us. Even after the show, comment, just let us know what gas prices are other places, because we're not seeing it.
Yeah,
not at all.
We're over $4.
Yeah,
where we are.
It's crazy. All right, let's hear what the horse's mouth has to say.
They asked us not to do it during the negotiation.
Are you considering maybe going back to that now that gas prices are more than $4.50?
Well, no, gas prices have come down today. Have you looked? They've come down very substantially today. The gas prices, you know what's happened today? Gas prices are way down and the stock market is way up today. So gas prices have come down, and I saw today that they broke negatively. In other words, to our positive position, they broke our way very substantially. And when the war is over, gas will fall down at levels that you've never seen before. You'll be down to where you were, maybe even lower. We had it down to, I was in Iowa, and we were at 85, or about 85. What did you say? Yeah, we broke it. We broke it. We had numbers that nobody's seen in a long time. So you had $2 a gallon. We were down, I think you were $1.85, $1.90 in Iowa and a lot of other places. Outside of California, where California charges such a high tax on the gasoline, when you take that tax off, but California has a tremendous, I don't know if anybody knows, California.
All right.
As usual, pushing blame.
He's trying to cover his ass. It's like, oh, California, because they have the gas. I mean, every state has their own little taxes on that. Some have none, some have. Our state has taxes on it.
Yeah, but it's like 23 cents a gallon on ours. So if somebody has it, gas is $1.85.
What did he say they were at? 90 something or 8? What did he say?
I don't know, but he said Iowa's gas was $1.85 a gallon. That's what he said.
Oh, please. I'd love to see some evidence of that.
Yeah, I know. And then he says gas prices came down substantially. 3 cents a gallon is substantially?
Yeah. It went from $4.40 to $4.30.
He has no clue what American needs. He has no clue how it is to be a regular American struggling every day. The man is so out of touch with reality.
He really is.
No, he is.
It's because he wasn't at one point.
His first term, I loved him. I thought he was a good president.
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah. And I was hoping to get more of the same, and I don't know. I'm very disappointed.
I still say, you know what? I never thought, and you'll disagree. I know you'll disagree, but you know what? Maybe we would have been better off had the other side went.
No.
Yes, I'm telling you.
I can never believe that one. That's too far fetched.
No, it's not.
No, I think it would have been even worse.
You know what Kamala was going to do? Kamala was going to give everybody who was having a baby. Now, Trump says, "Oh, I'm going to give them $1,000 for the Trump account." Okay, that's good. Kamala was going to give everybody, I think it was $2,500 or something, to be able to get stuff for the baby that you need. Which one would you rather have? Because I ain't seen nobody get any money for the Trump account yet. Have you?
Mm-hmm.
Anybody you know that's had a baby? Anybody you know did? Anybody say, "Thank you, President Trump, I got my Trump account money today"? Because that's probably not going to happen.
What money did they get? Hold on, what's this? Yeah.
Oh, what do you
I remember hearing about it. Maybe I might have to pop out a few kids. Any ladies?
That's a good idea, but then again,
you get paid for that.
Then again,
government
with Kamala, your vice president would have been Timmy.
You know what?
I know.
I'm sorry, but
the most corrupt.
Hello. I'm not saying he's not. I'm not saying he is. our government, our administration right now says that he is. But have they prosecuted him? No. Trump went in there and he actually fired Christy Nome and sent in Tom Homan, who I don't really trust anymore either.
I like Tom Homan.
I don't like any
not
of
to
them.
like him yet, but it's the same like Dan Bongino. You know, I like that. I don't like him that much now, but I don't dislike him because I know that he has no choice.
I know.
You know, like
you
he
have
has
to go with the
like
program.
either go with the program or everyone you know is dead.
Yeah,
that's what they do. They slide you a folder. I know I say it every episode, but they do. They slide you a folder that screenshots of your wife, your kids, nephews.
You have such
everybody.
like you always did.
Well, something's going on because right now I am the team that they put together. I thought was going to go in there and do it. They all failed miserably.
Everyone.
And I don't know why. There's more to it than they're all incompetent.
It's not because
These
they
were
all
good
got
people.
the folder.
These were good people that were put.
Everybody gets the folder.
And when they
listen to it, here's a picture of JFK. That's all they have to show you. A picture of JFK.
Oh, yeah.
That's it. You get the hint. You already know.
That's
they
it.
don't even need a folder. They just show you a
I
picture.
don't believe it. No, I don't believe it.
Okay, then every one of them is paid off. Then it's one
That's
or
what
the
I
other.
believe. Then paid off.
One or the other. You're
But
either
it's
being
hard.
threatened or you get your price.
For some people, it has to be threatened because
Well,
I mean,
let me
not
tell
everybody
ya.
needs money. Not everybody cares. They
Let
already
me
have
tell
it.
you,
Well,
I'm
it could be
gonna
both.
look, and I'm making a note now. I'm gonna look into
I mean, I
how
trust my
many
government.
in Trump's administration now have got made money. While they've been in this administration. Because Trump has made $billions since he has been president.
And I don't blame him.
And
You know
his
what?
family.
Because we got decades of dumbing down a nation is paying more for them, and they're all
He's
cashing
not in
in
it.
on it.
He's not in it for any American. He's in it
They
to
all
make
are.
himself money.
Every one of them.
But he used to there with driving the garbage truck. You know what? He's a good
was all
con
staged.
man. He is a con man.
Yes.
Well, you don't become a billionaire by not being a con man, I guess, you know?
Don't you ever think maybe you know what, if I was a billionaire, I would be honest.
But that's why you're not a billionaire.
Probably. That's why I'm poor as shit.
Exactly.
That's why
You gotta be a narcissistic, you know, like you have to have all these horrible, qualities and traits, and then you'll be rich.
Yeah,
that's how it works.
Pretty much all the rich people I know are like that.
Not all of them, but
pretty much.
Yeah, like a lot of them, they're
they turn like that because they sell their soul. Sorry, I just think
one way or another. I believe that too. Yeah, I believe that too. Speaking of selling your soul, is it UFOs or is it demons? That's the big question.
Okay.
Are aliens real? But I don't even have a video on that. I just wanted to get into the UFO video, and I just figured I'd throw that because a lot of people are talking. They're saying, and that's why they get into pastors and stuff to come to the meetings. You heard about the pastors being the first one from JP Sears? How he was saying,
right.
They had all these secret meetings, top secret meetings.
Everybody knows
that
about.
everyone knows about. Where the pastors that got briefed on the UFOs. And it's people are saying that's because the UFOs, there's alien life, but they're actually angels and demons and stuff. And
you know what I'm telling you? There's a wise woman. I'm not going to say her name, but she's very wise. She used to work for the FBI, and she's really like, I trust when she says stuff. Okay. She hasn't worked for the FBI in many, many years. But anyway, like I'm talking 20 years. But anyway, I always say, so what do you think? And she tells me her thoughts. I'm like, with the Northern Lights that you can only take out your phone and see it through your phone.
Well, no, we've seen them with our eyes.
Briefly, like a little bit.
That was cool.
She says that's like, practice to make the holograms. That you'll be seeing like angels in the sky.
They call that Project Bluebeam, I think.
Yes.
And where they're doing holograms, they want to do holograms in the sky to try to pretend like there's aliens.
Yes, or angels and stuff. Yeah.
I can see them doing
for mind control.
Yeah.
Because China can already do it. They have whales flying in the sky and everything. They have all crazy stuff in China and stuff, or Japan or somewhere.
But they know that it's fake.
Asia.
Their people know.
They're all made by drones and holograms and stuff, and they'll have real things looking in the sky where you think like a giant.
Did anybody ever hear if they found the 15 missing drones in New Jersey?
Oh, you didn't hear anything about that.
It's like 2-3 weeks ago, and then you never heard of it.
They found them, or
no, I don't know. No. They just said they were missing.
Speaking of missing things, what happened with Nancy Guthrie? Was she ever found? We're finding everything else, but we haven't found this woman yet.
Yeah, and you know what? You're the only person that asks every week, and they should be thanking you.
They're finding.
Really?
Who still cares about Nancy Guthrie's mom?
Because for weeks it was like the biggest story going on, and all of a sudden now they're finding drones. Yeah, okay,
No,
that's
they
great,
didn't
but where's
find the
Nancy?
drones either.
That's what
So
I'm
the
saying.
drones probably abducted Nancy.
They might have, or maybe Nancy took the drones, and that's why they don't want to say anything.
Yeah, could be.
Is it Nancy or Nancy's mom?
No, it's Savannah Guthrie's mom, Nancy.
Nancy.
All right. So yes, where is Nancy? What's going on with Nancy?
I mean, really, I mean, seriously, that Cap invaded this country for about a month.
Yeah.
I wish
It was a top
TikTok would
story.
be able to relay this message, but they hate us, and they.
You know what? I hate them too. So simple as
Who's that? TikTok?
Yeah.
I don't use
It's
it.
gonna be a TikTok bashing episode. guys.
No, then we'll get banned from everybody else because they're all intertwined. Just like
I don't
the
use it,
government.
so you won't be missed.
I know. I don't like TikTok. I never really go on TikTok.
So UFO files, all right.
All right, let's see.
do a little couple-minute video talking about 2 minutes, talking about how the Pentagon released declassified UFO files,
Okay.
and then we'll have more of our thoughts on the aliens things
Yeah.
because you have stories of with your father and stuff that I think you shared.
Yeah,
once.
but I
You
think
wanna
we
share
shared
that?
once before.
It goes with the thing. People haven't listened to our other episodes,
Okay.
so they get to hear it on this one.
Oh, there's definitely
Yeah,
aliens
clips.
out there.
Ooh.
I see them all the time. You can tell. Some of these people are not from this planet. But that's another story, okay?
That's a story for another
Some of the
day.
people I see out there, holy crap.
That's what they say, though. They're saying some people here are
Yes.
reptilians and stuff, and so it's
Yes.
possible. All right, let's get this
All
going.
right,
Mike is.
This morning, a trove of images showing decades of unidentified objects is sparking curiosity among starry-eyed enthusiasts. The Pentagon releasing photos, videos, and reports of some 400 unresolved UFO sightings from the past 80 years, including this infrared video from 2013, taken somewhere in the Middle East by the U.S. military. It appears to show a star-shaped object flying erratically and leaving a trail behind. And in this audio from 1965, astronaut Frank Borman can be heard documenting an unidentified object while aboard Gemini 7.
Okay, we have several, looks like debris up here, actual sighting.
NASA transcripts from 4 years later are also part of this release. Buzz Aldrin telling the government he saw a possible laser in space. And these images taken from the Apollo 17 mission in 1972 show strange lights observed in space from the moon. Every Apollo mission has reported similar lights.
There are these really cool snapshots of what it's like to be an astronaut, exploring new things for the first time, and then to see things that they at first couldn't explain.
The Pentagon says this is the first of what will be several declassified document dumps about the unidentified object sightings at the direction of President Trump. The president now touts complete and maximum transparency, writing it's up to the public to decide for themselves what the hell is going on.
These files released by the Pentagon do not give any solid evidence for life beyond Earth, or alien life in general. But that doesn't mean we aren't continuing in the investigation and the search for life.
Now, while this release gives a new way for people to view these files, a large portion of the incidents themselves.
Yeah,
So I'm glad Trump released them, but nobody knows anything about the Epstein.
I thought they've
thing, but
been
okay.
released, though. I thought they said they released them a while ago. I guess more got released, but then they said, but there's no evidence of alien life. There's just, weird things floating around. And the star thing, just so everybody can look it up if anybody wants to, the star thing that they said in the beginning that they seen float, if you watch this like a 1980 Superman movie where that same exact star looks exactly like it, comes out of the ocean in one of the scenes, and it's like, wow, like that's kind of weird that they have files and the same thing was in that movie. I don't know. It's because the government is a movie. It's all a movie.
It is. This is all just a reality show. It really is.
That's it.
I'm starting to actually believe that.
No, really. I mean, things can't get any straight. Well, they could probably. We shall see.
We live in a strange place.
Especially if you have, Trump as president.
Well, Trump met the aliens. You guys
did he?
Yeah. You guys didn't see that?
No.
In the White House. Oh, they had a whole party in the White House. Trump and the aliens. Oh, you know what?
Really?
We watch the real news. We don't watch fake news. That's why we get this kind of.
Put the real news on. I want to see
Here's
this.
the real news. This is totally not fake. 100% real.
I gotta
That's
see
from the
this.
White House and the aliens, and they had a whole meeting and they dance party.
This
It was quite
is real.
entertaining. So here, check this out for a minute instead of hearing us talk.
Okay, yeah.
Mike.
And Mike.
You got punched in the face by the Fresh Prince.
Tonight, history was made on the White House lawn as humanity made first contact with extraterrestrial life.
His name is Zorg. He is an extra cholesterol.
Presidents sat down for what was meant to be a historic, peaceful exchange, but quickly realised
He's here just to fuck with me. Who sent you, Putin? China? I saw the documentary. Independence Day.
destroy it! Zorg the alien caused a chaos of destruction before sabotaging the president's teleprompter.
America so shit. The shittest. Zigzags, Pineapple Moon, Zorg is life, Earth sex.
He is currently missing.
That was.
That's pretty
funny.
good.
You see, I would believe that, especially in Trump's life.
That was funny.
That was all AI, huh?
That was all AI.
Yeah, that was pretty good, though.
Yeah, AI is getting pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, you know, I could see them doing something like that. I could see them making movies and actually taking dead actors, passed away actors, I should say.
Yes, can't use that D word.
No, but you know what I mean?
No, they'll have
they could take like a... Yeah, they could actually do like a Michael Jackson concert with actually Michael Jackson. You know,
they're saying like the AI that they really have created is like our AI is like 3% of what they actually can really do that hasn't been released to us yet because they're afraid it would cause like a whole like economic disaster.
There's going to be an economic disaster no matter
but they have to do it slowly. You know, they have to pace everything. You know, they have to screw us over little by little. They can't do it all at once.
Because some of these things you see, it's like, am I really watching something? Is it real?
You know when they're going to have real fun with AI, to be honest with you, is when the whole Hantavirus lockdown comes on.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's when, AI is going to be able to, like, make up stuff. And then the people who are quarantined are going to be able to make AI videos. And everything's just going to be, you're just going to be living in, like, you might as well wear those goggles.
Yeah.
Like you're in a game, you know what I'm saying? Right?
Mm-hmm. You're absolutely right. Those what are they called? The Oculus
virtual
reality. Yeah. I'm sorry, you know about that.
Why wouldn't I? Because I'm old.
You're boomers.
I'm not a boomer. I'm Gen X.
Well, you know what? Think about it. Watching TV all these years and you're watching these shows and stuff. It's basically the same thing, just prehistoric AI. We're just watching, like, we love Raymond. We watch that, but it's all actors just doing their thing.
Yeah.
It's not real,
but
we've been watching it for years.
Yeah, that's true. You know what's
not real?
Speaking of what's not
That's
real.
true. That's old school AI.
Yes.
Yeah, it really is.
But you know what? Speaking of like what you think is real and whatnot, now I was watching, it was on Dr. Phil, it was like a couple of years ago, right? And this lady really thought that like an actor like was sending her like love, like she befriended him on like Instagram and
I think I seen that where she thought it was the real actor, but it wasn't.
And that, but he needed money.
Yeah,
you know?
and she kept on sending him money even though he's rich.
Yes.
Yeah.
But you know,
I did see that.
So like, but now the AI like could really prey on older people.
Oh, it's already doing it. Well, they have now like the AI, someone from India that doesn't even speak English at all. He can make himself look like Thomas
T-Dog.
T-Dog. T to D-O-G. So bad at not doxing ourselves here.
T-Bone.
T-Dog.
T-Dog.
T-Dog to the bone.
Yes.
And you can make it sound like him and everything.
I know.
It really is scary.
You wouldn't even know. Like, I mean, if I really do the AI stuff, I could have us all be like 20-year-old
They could actually
in here talking.
Right?
And man, then we get some views.
I know it would.
I mean, they could actually, they could, really, like they could actually take like footage of me like stabbing you guys with a knife and use that in court against me. And it's like, we got no footage. It's like, but that's not real.
That's going to cause some disturbance.
I know.
10 years from now. Some people, because the AI is going to be unable to even recognize that it's AI. It's so good, you know?
Yeah.
I know.
You won't have those AI detectives because by now they made it perfect. Like,
I mean, they could do anything on footage and you know, it's scary stuff.
Very scary. And people were talking about that like 20 years ago.
I know.
And it's just coming closer and closer.
Yeah.
But you know what's sad is all those like Lion King or like way back with the special effects. Like in our day, like when in the 60s, 70s, the special effects sucked. But then, like in the 2010,
in the 2000s, the special effects went crazy.
Yeah. But AI blows that shit out of the water. So you never, and people used to have jobs as special effects experts where they did.
Yeah, all those jobs are going away. All like managerial jobs and HR and all that is all going to be AI. You're not going to need a real person.
Yeah.
HR, AI can handle that.
Rod Sterling was predicting that back in the 50s when he did the
saying
Twilight
like
Zone.
90% of the workforce is going to be replaced by AI.
Yeah.
And that's why Elon Musk was talking about how it's
dangerous.
They're going to have where everybody just gets paid like $10,000 a year to sit at home and stuff because AI is going to take over all the jobs, but we still need to give people money to buy this stuff.
Like you really wouldn't need lawyers. You would not need doctors or nurses or anybody. The only thing you probably would have to really need is like hairdressers.
I hate to say it, but I might actually start ordering fast food again once all the robots take over all the fast foods around here.
Because then you get it right.
Yeah, you actually get your order right. I mean, because that's one thing. I mean, I don't go to fast foods, but once in a blue moon I do, it's always wrong. Always wrong. And I'm always waiting 20 minutes when there's nobody there.
Mm-hmm.
It's absolutely it's gotten so bad that AI replacement is actually going to be better for people are going to be happier because the workforce has gone so.
But I don't think I'd want like AI, a robot cutting my hair.
They're going to be able to do it in like 10 seconds.
No, they can. They're
going to put a bowl over your head. Boom! It's going to be done exactly what you wanted.
I can see that.
I don't think so.
And then the air is they're going to have like air that shoots it up, right? And then they cut. And it's all going to get cut perfect.
Like on the
back
Jetsons.
Down. You're going to be
the
done.
thing just blows on your head.
You've been waiting for the Jetsons to happen since you've been a kid.
Speaking of AI, what's going to happen with AI too? How you talking about Jetsons and your shows and stuff? You're going to be going on your TV. You're going to talk to the microphone. I want to see a new episode of Little House on the Prairie. Make it unique where they ended on the last season and something cool happened, and it started out a new season. And it would just create a whole new story. Boom, you got brand new episodes.
Like that. That would be cool.
And, you can give it advice what to do or just tell it to go on its own, what it think the continuation would be. And you'd have never-ending shows. Like, wow, all the shows you've loved that you always wanted to watch more episodes of, you'll actually now get brand new episodes of.
That would be
exactly.
Like continue The Sopranos.
Yeah, continue The Sopranos, all that. Yeah, every show that ended
never should have ended.
Which is going to be cool because, I'm Dragon Ball Z. People my age know about that. And it's like, I mean, they're creating more of it, but I'd love to just go on and be like, create something unique. I can watch any of that stuff. It's always something unique and a new story and unlimited viewing potential.
Right. There you go.
That's pretty interesting.
But now we're watching all this, right? And we're seeing all the commercials. Who's getting paid for it if AI is doing it all? And that's why Elon Musk, wants the government, I guess, to pay everybody. Everybody gets a paycheck, whether you work or not. If you work, you have a job that is actually still needed. You make more money, but regardless, everybody makes $10,000, $15,000 a year because all the robots doing it free now. But you still have to have money come in to go out to
but
create the economy.
$10,000, $15,000 is not going to.
It's going to be the bare minimum.
But you can't even pay rent.
But it'll be government housing. Everything will be where they'll
Well,
make it work.
So how will man survive?
It's so everybody can live in a little cubicle by themselves and have basic necessities and still be happy.
That would make me happy.
But the way they're dumbing down people and they're glued on their phone, as long as you got a screen in front of you, and they're going to make it where everybody's going to be miserable, but have to be miserable.
Yeah, that's sad.
It's going to be a very depressing.
It's going to be You and me would be gone.
Yeah. People like you guys won't exist anymore.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to survive that. But a lot of people would be happy with that. I have no responsibilities. I have nothing to do with it.
It's going to be. I mean, if it keeps on going this way, that's what we're going at. Because you even see, people are just more lower energy, glued to the screens all the time. Like people would rather just sit home, stare at a screen all day than do anything.
I know. Which is totally not like any of us in our generation.
Some people I see on the streets or stores, you're like, you got to be AI because you can't be real. You can't be real.
No.
So,
what was it? I was waiting for cold cuts. I don't know if we said this last episode, but there was 5 people working behind there, right?
Yes, you did say that.
Not one person in sight.
No, because they hope that the other person takes it.
And they're all just bullshitting. I was there for like 10 minutes waiting for the call cuts. And every once in a while, someone would look over. They'd walk over to the sink, trying to do something, walk back over to the group.
And you don't want to say, excuse me, because then they're going to spit your call cuts.
It's like, they knew I was there, but their purpose is like, oh no, let's milk this as long as we can before we have to help somebody.
Yeah, maybe they'll walk away. Or let me see if Frank will take it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, yeah.
It's absolutely crazy. Where, you know, I don't know, when I used to cut cold cuts, you know, I had my deli job.
You didn't really do that. No, you didn't do it for quite a while. You said, I quit.
Well, I quit one day, because, you know, I worked hard and other people didn't want to, and it's like, I'm going to be the only one doing it, then hey, you guys can do it yourself.
See, so it was going on back then too.
Yeah, but it was a little different than now. Now it's way more extreme. That's always gone on in work. You always had, you know, the few people who did that and stuff. But,
and actually, the younger people don't know it, but when you stay busy when you're working, time flies. It drags when you're sitting there with nothing. When you're sitting there,
but they don't have nothing to do because they're on their phone.
Yeah, the phone is what they
do. Yeah.
As long as they have a friend that text or some screen of feed to scroll through, that's what's killing their time.
Yeah.
Better than actually, you know, having to work for your money.
Exactly. Right. But anyway, I think he's got a video he wants to show.
Okay.
Us.
Let's do it.
Oh no. Well, I mean, we're off that. We're on. I have 2 videos here. One talking about how I think the government killed Charlie Kirk and how they tried to cover it up, and then another one on how the Trump assassination was fake and staged.
Okay.
So
now you get us in trouble on the other.
Yeah, we'll get in trouble on every platform. But I feel like
remember who owns them. Remember that.
I'm gonna go check that technical difficulty. But I can hear this while I'm doing it.
Oh, you can, huh?
Yes.
Just the hearing aid.
Like it is like a bat.
No.
You sure do. Like you say?
I know.
All right. So this is, I guess. And it talks a little bit about Eric Kirk. So all you people that are on the Charlie Kirk, Eric Kirk saga, this is for you.
Mm-hmm.
1 second, we'll pull up the screen if I can ever do that. And then the mic.
There we go.
Action.
No,
it's still the mic's still not off.
The plane that Pete Hegseth almost exclusively uses, its tail number is 99-0404. On September 8th, the day that Mitch Snow says that he saw Erica Kirk and Cabot Phillips on Fort Huachuca, that plane goes from Joint Base Andrews out west and then ends up at Fort Huachuca. And it flew there under a call sign SAM 702. What SAM means is Special Air Mission. The only people who can approve or authorize or order a Special Air Mission flight are the President and the Vice President. Wow. 30 days after Charlie Kirk is murdered, there is a munitions production facility called AES, which is called Accurate Energetic Systems. It's in eastern Tennessee. There's like virtually nothing else out there. And what they do is they build explosives and they deliver to, like excavators, and they also do contracts for the government. The Department of Defense had placed a $440,000 order just ahead of Charlie Kirk's death for a micro explosive from AES. Well, 2 weeks after Charlie Kirk is murdered, tons of people saw this where I'm like, oh, that was a weaponized lavalier microphone that blew up, and that's what killed Charlie Kirk. The thing went massively viral. 2 weeks after that, AES, this production facility that delivered the micro explosives to the DOD, satisfied the order. It explodes October 30th, which is 2 weeks after I released this video about an explosive killing Charlie Kirk. The day that this thing blows up, tail number 99-0404, the plane almost exclusively used by the Department of War Secretary Pete Hegseth, that morning, that plane left Joint Base Andrews and went to Fort Huachuca. At the time that this thing was smoldering after it had just blown up, the plane that Pete Hegseth almost exclusively uses detours on its way to Joint Base Andrews to fly directly over the AES manufacturing facility that satisfied a $440,000 micro explosive order just ahead of Charlie Kirk's death, which blew up 2 weeks after I said, hey, explosives killed Charlie Kirk. And it flew over this part of eastern Tennessee where there's nothing else but this thing. When that thing exploded, every employee on the inside died. 23,000 pounds of explosives blew up, killing everybody inside. Everybody in that facility died.
All right, sorry about that.
That's a bizarre
technical difficulties. Yeah, so the gist of it, that the government put in an order for a micro explosive from this lab.
Right.
All right, and the plane, the headset that usually flies, went over there, I guess, looks like it picked it up. They satisfied the order, and then 2 weeks after they picked it up, Charlie Kirk gets assassinated, which looked like, you know, the microphone exploded.
Yeah.
And then after everybody noticed that and you know, started raising questions about it, the place blows up and kills all the employees. So now you have no evidence, no witnesses of what happened or anything.
Yeah, but how come we never heard about any of that on the news?
I don't know. But that is kind of strange.
How come we never heard about that from Alex Jones?
Well, didn't they catch the guy that shot Charlie Kirk?
That shot
Lee Harvey Oswald too. Look at that big bug. But they right over there. I don't want to get bit by it. But anyway,
it's a Jersey mosquito.
Yeah,
you know
those Jersey mosquitoes.
Yeah, they cute.
we don't even know.
Yeah, I don't even know if they come from Jersey. When we were younger, we always called them Jersey mosquitoes. There you
go. Look at that. Redneck Willie.
I hate mosquitoes. I hate them. But anyway,
mosquitoes.
So. Yeah, Charlie. So what are you saying? The microphone blew up, and
that's what I mean. It does look like the microphone blew up, and the government ordered a micro explosive to be built for like $440,000.
But what was
what it was? And then the factory blows up afterwards.
But what's the advantage of killing Charlie Kirk?
Because they needed, I hate to say it, but they needed, you know, a certain ethnic group or people from a certain country to take over, or that idolize a certain country to take over TPUSA.
Yes, because Charlie Kirk was
he was seeing too much. He was noticing too much.
He was like
a JFK.
Yeah, and he was like, "This is not sitting right."
This guy's.
And when he started questioning it, not really,
and not taking donors' money and stuff. We gotta get rid of him.
This guy's too. Yeah, I got you.
I still say Erica knew about it too.
I still think. I think we watched one of our other episodes where like, you know, she definitely, you know, she got paid off. Yeah, she was told to marry him.
Yeah,
and to be honest, I always liked Charlie Kirk. I never even heard of him.
He was too
until after he died.
Super smart, super nice, kind heart, but very naive with things. You know,
because he was a virgin.
Yeah, he was a virgin at like 27 or something. So, you know, he's the 40-year-old virgin. You know, you don't see that movie.
I never saw it, but I know guys. Yeah,
Steve Carell.
Yeah,
exactly. So. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on it. I mean, if anybody wants to comment, not now, obviously, but, you know, later on, comment, repost
or you can comment now.
Send us a message. Let us know so we can kind of do a recap of what other people think about it on future episodes.
Nice, or anything you want to talk about, you know?
Anything. And now let's talk about how Trump's assassination was staged.
And now you're going to get yourself in trouble.
I haven't even seen this one yet, so it could just be bull crap, but it's only a minute long. So
could be AI, too.
Yeah, it could be. You never know. This one I don't think is, but hey, you never know.
But Trump with the aliens was real.
That was 100% real.
That was real.
If you say that's AI, you're fake news, all right? 100% real. Stage assassination time.
Saved his life, didn't they? Because they stopped him.
Well, and that's the thing is you know, it's seemingly possible, you know, there's increasing circumstantial evidence that indicates that this could be a staged event. Essentially, you know, yes, the shooter was a far left domestic violent extremist, but there's, you know, growing controversy whether he even fired a shot. You know, we saw him in the camera, you know, running past the magnetometer and Secret Service agents, but it's the Acting Attorney General Todd Blanche is saying that they can't find the bullets, to me indicating that he didn't fire any bullets. He may have fired one shotgun round, or he may not have fired anything at all. So, you know, what Trump shooter would you know, not fire shots? You know, he could have opened fire on the Secret Service agents to you know, take them out and get through the ballroom, but he apparently may not have taken any shots at all. So it doesn't really seem like a serious attempt on the president.
Shots.
Yeah, they say, but I could have sworn that they said that the one of the officers had the shot in his vest. Like he took a slug right to his
That's what they said.
That could have been there the whole time. Yeah, they might.
We are not on the big screen.
Yeah, we are. Yeah,
this is live.
Yeah,
right. I always forget that.
Who knows? Who knows?
No, but you know what? I think that, you know what? They could say anything.
I know.
You could tell me, you know, and you're, okay, I love you. I do love this guy, T-Gook, but he's very susceptible to the blueberry effect. So if you tell him like that it's blueberry, he will taste blueberries, even if it's not.
Yeah,
okay,
that is true. You're right with that.
And there's a lot of people in this world, man. You say you heard shots, and you'll say, I heard like 5 shots, and somebody will go, I actually heard 7, when none were even fired.
Yeah.
No, it's true.
You know, it depends how susceptible you are to the blueberries.
Yeah, I watch a lot of those police shows, like those, like where they pull over sovereign citizens and stuff, or people hit and run accidents, and it's like, you know, people see all different things. You know, someone said a black truck, another person said a white car. No, someone said it's a silver SUV, and it's like,
I know, and you sit there like, you know, because
and then they heard this guy say, "Oh, maybe then it was a blue minivan." It's like, hold on, what? You just said it was a white car, now it's a blue minivan.
Yeah,
It's,
hey. Years ago, remember the blue dress and the gray dress?
We've talked about it several times.
We talked about that, but people see things differently.
We all did. All of us. We see our combination of both.
Crazy.
Yanni and Laurel.
Yes, it's crazy.
And that's why they do this, like this fake theater. We all see the same thing, but hear different things. It's
and you know what? They know
and
they're the government.
They know exactly what they're putting out there and what different people are hearing, because they want us to hate each other. They want everybody fighting with each other.
Yeah.
I did this delivery today. I was speaking to this lady. She was working in the garden. I said, "Oh, happy Mother's Day, you know, what do you want all this dirt you ordered?" And she's like, oh, you know, we were talking a little bit, and she's like, "Oh yeah, 4th of July." I'm like, "Yeah, I can't wait." You know, I showed her my shirt. She's like, "Are you a Trumpster?" I said, "Well, I used to be. Yeah, I really don't like the guy that much right now." She's like, "Oh, thank God," because she was probably, you know, a hardcore Democrat, but you know, she fights with her son-in-law because he's a veteran, but he still loves Trump after everything. But then it came to the end where she was just like us, where she's like, you know, all the presidents, they've all been lying to us.
Right.
You know, she's like, just some people won't wake up to see that we're being fed lies, no matter who it is.
When you get older, you realize, holy crap, I've been doing this for years.
And, you know, she's like, and my son would say, like, "Oh no, you're just a Democrat." You're you know what? I am a Democrat, but I also, you know, like
she loves the country just as much. Yes. She has the right.
And we used to be Democrats, then we went Republican. And now it's like, I don't like either yet.
Yeah,
and up until
you need to be able to question shit.
Up until about 12 years ago, Democrats and Republicans, we all got. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
It's true. It's true.
But they can't have us get along.
But all of a sudden, it's like, but all of a sudden, politically, this country is divided. How did that happen?
I mean, just like everybody
never even talked about.
Nobody ever talked about it.
And everybody,
when I met her, she loved Hillary Clinton.
Yeah, I did. I was going to campaign for her.
Me personally, she frightens me because you know I don't like it. I think it's
and then we have an ex-family member who we don't speak to anymore. Yeah. But he thought that I was brainwashed by him. No, I have a mind. I can see. I watch debates. I research. And that's how I decided Hillary was not the best person for this country. Because you know what sealed her fate? And I hate to say it because I was not a Trump supporter at the time, when she said that they could all be half of them could be put into a basket of deplorables. Yeah. Well, you know what? That means if you're a president, if you win the presidency, you're going to hate half this country. So I'm not voting for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very true. Yeah.
And that's what made me not vote for her. Just like I thought Trump was for all people. He never kind of insulted, and I gotta say,
his first go-around. Yes.
He didn't insult the Democrats. He insulted the Democratic leaders. That's different. He didn't say
and the far left woke ideologies and stuff.
No, but he still never insulted any of them personally. You know what I'm saying?
You're right. Yeah, he would come up with funny names and insult the leaders. Yeah,
and you get into little Marco and stuff like that too.
Even to his own party. But the thing is though, he, like I said, is not the man that he is anymore. So now, therefore, I will not vote for probably a Republican ever again. Okay, it's just me. I never liked.
I'm not gonna vote for anybody unless I don't care what party they are. I just, you know what, if I can.
Yeah, but I can't. He ruined it. He ruined it for me because I trusted him.
Both sides have ruined it for me.
Both sides have ruined it.
It doesn't matter. You know, I mean, I don't know if I'm going to vote ever again because I just don't know if I.
Yeah, but
that's exactly what they want. That's what they want. That's what they want.
But if you vote Democrat, then you're letting them win. If you vote Republican, then you're letting them win. If you
no, what you really got to do is you really got to look at the issues, and you really got to look at everybody's stance. Not that you can trust them, but see, there's got to be something about these people.
Like put criminals away.
But again, we did that, and then we got blindsided. You know, I mean, we thought that's what we thought we were doing.
I know.
These past.
I lost complete faith because I thought, okay, and then he put together but I thought it was an all-star team.
An all-star team, like,
and that's all nothing
better than this.
But that was all
Democrats,
just
independents, everybody in there.
Yes. Yep. He had Tulsi Gabbard in there. Who
I
thought it was like, you know what, this is good. And it is.
I told you. The powers that be, mainly Israel, okay? Because I don't want to say the Jews because a lot of
really, I mean, you're right. It is.
When I say that, I have to say Israel.
It's the Israel elites.
Elites.
That's really how
it's not regular Jewish people or Israeli people, whatever. It's Israel elites said, we're going to get you in this time.
Yeah.
And then suddenly everybody loved him. The only people who really didn't love him at the time were really the woke left. They were the ones, even regular moderate Democrats were like, you know what? Maybe let's see.
So they put him in, and his ego, his big ego absorbed it like a sponge.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And because he's not the same guy. His first term. I thought his first term, I thought he was one of the best presidents in my lifetime.
Yeah. I mean, I still keep counting down the days. He keeps saying, man.
That's what everybody still says. A lot of people
say he's not the same president
of my lifetime, but it's like he's not the same guy.
He's not the same president.
But now, for the last month, how long? And I check how long this was going on so far.
It's ending this
week.
week.
Like 3 months or something?
Yeah, and he said it's going to end in 2 weeks.
I thought it ended.
It's a ceasefire. And the gas prices are going to go way down. And they just keep going up.
But Trump, they're still blowing up your ships and stuff. Yeah, well, that isn't part of the ceasefire, right? There's still a ceasefire
I read
still going
somewhere
on.
that Netanyahu said he doesn't care.
He said that like 8 times.
No, Netanyahu said, I don't care if Trump says he wants a ceasefire. I don't care if Trump wants to end
he said that so many times. And then he's also just blown up shit right after Trump has said
that's
so
that's what I'm saying. He says, I don't care. I'm going to do what I want.
Speaking of ceasefire, what's going on with Russia and Ukraine?
I was just going to say that. Are these things really going on?
They never ended the war. How come we were hearing about them every day?
I know. Whatever happened?
We haven't heard about them in months.
And they don't need
that was top of the news for a year.
Yes, I know.
And you saw the guy that's still standing with Ukraine.
Well, the thing is Biden.
Ukraine
oh my God, the Ukraine flag.
Did you see that?
Oh my Lord, that had me. I was like, really?
He's probably still flattening the curve too.
But listen, Biden.
Go ahead.
A rough week, rough Mother's Day. But anyway, even though I have my wonderful daughter here, and I have my granddaughter here, and I'm so happy. But anyway, it still was rough because I'm tired.
It was a good day for you, though.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. Except when somebody didn't come home to cook my dinner. But anyway,
I took my granddaughter to the beach.
I know. But you just got to fix that girl. But anyway, where was I going? Oh. So Ukraine was under Biden, okay? So we had to give money to Ukraine under Biden.
We were making an investment.
Because they were the ones who probably got Biden in. Now, Israel, we got to give money to Israel.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
We got to have this war and Israel this and Israel that.
Yep.
It's all a matter of
I think Israel probably, runs Ukraine too. They're probably part of the same thing. Everything.
Well, Zelensky is Jewish, so I think he's part of the Israel.
So it all makes sense.
Elite.
It all makes sense.
It could be. I have to check Zelensky, Israel.
It's the common denominator.
Let's see, Israel elite. Let's just say.
Hey, you never know.
You never
know. If we get kicked off, we get kicked off.
Yeah, but we kind of don't want to.
Then we'll just be posting videos around it. Hey, then we won't have to do this live crap. We can do recorded stuff.
Do they still kick you off then? Because then we don't have to do, because nobody watches us. Oh, three people are watching. Who's here? Who's here? Oh, I don't know. I can't tell.
I don't know. Well, hi.
Well, hi. Thank you for watching.
Oh, Gabby's one of them.
She just turns on now. Hey, better late than never.
It was the grill's fault why everything went bad.
I think this was
the grill's fault.
I think this was a good show.
Yeah, it was. It's pretty good so far. Yeah.
We're good. You guys want to?
No, still, it's a good show. But Billy, Willie Billy, he was complaining earlier. Oh, this is not
I know. It was a tough week. We had a tough week.
I jumped in. I got 20 minutes.
Ladies, any ladies watching, okay? I don't know if you can relate to me, but I live with 2 men, and one is my husband. It's not like I live with 2 men. But anyway, I'll tell you, they always say, I get a kick out of, oh, what the men say, oh man, if they had a wife and 2 daughters, oh, there's too much estrogen here. Let me tell you, it's easier living with women. Estrogen in this house. No, it's easier living with women than it is with men. Trust me. They get moody, and then they get like you want to just swat them.
Because women are so annoying.
That's gonna get you kicked off. But
only certain women are so annoying.
They're gonna just block you out. Anyway, but that's the way I feel. But anyway, but I love them both.
I just put on the duck and listen to the duck.
The duck. Quack, quack.
Quack, quack. Quack, quack. The radio station.
Yes.
All right, so we're going to go off subject, and we have, what is this? This is for parents out there, so for all you mothers out there. Kellogg's. Stop feeding your kids Kellogg's strawberry cereal.
Okay.
All right, and here's a video on why. Apparently, I'm guessing there's chemicals and stuff that are going to kill you.
And red dye, probably. Number something.
Why did they put this in our
men
foods?
are more annoying. So our viewer here thinks the men are more annoying.
Yep, you're right. You're right.
I disagree 1,000%, but hey.
The viewer disagrees? No, the viewer says that they agree.
No, other viewer disagrees. Don't worry.
No, they don't. You lie.
Yeah, all our viewers here.
We only have 3, and we are 2 of them. So.
Anyway, let's go on to the Kellogg's. Let's see how Kellogg's is killing everybody. All right, and then we'll talk more about it. Because I haven't watched this yet. I just see it pop up. So
I thought Kennedy was going to clean all this up.
That's what I thought too.
But they're stopping.
I don't think Trump's letting them.
Yeah. Again, it's
we
all
videos on.
No, I know. It's all fake and gay, and it's all a show. It's all a show to give you bullshit. I don't know. It's
Lab-made strawberries are finally being exposed. Kellogg's has been named in a landmark lawsuit for using tobacco-style tactics to get children hooked on a 50-ingredient fruit artificially colored to look like a strawberry.
One Nutri-Grain bar hits your child with 58 factory additives. That red filling in the middle, it isn't strawberry. It's refined glucose, dyed red in pressure kettles and held together with methyl cellulose, the same compound used to hang wallpaper. The crust is worse. Hexane stripped oil, packed with actual iron filings and sealed with 3 chemical gums until it can sit on a shelf for 9 months. Every bar Totsie scanned came in under 2% strawberry, with 3 petroleum additives linked to cancer. Comment Totsie to scan any food.
Got it, let's try it and see if it's fire or not.
I don't know what the end part was, but you get the gist of it. All right, stop feeding your kid this crap.
I agree with you.
Well, our viewer says, you will have to pry Frosted Flakes out of my dead, cold, pregnant hands.
Yeah, I might have to if you keep on eating it. So,
but Frosted Flakes are not strawberries. So what's the difference?
All that crap's bad for you. All the cereals they sell are so bad.
And it's so good, too. They taste so good.
Of course. Grab any box out there if you want. Put it up the camera. See all those ingredients. So that should have 2 or 3 ingredients.
I'm not going to take it out this time. I'm going to take it out another time. Okay, not the cereal. No, when they were talking about the grain bars, the neutral grain, whatever. I bought for my beautiful granddaughter. When she comes, it's raspberry bars, right?
Mm-hmm.
And inside, the raspberry's not red. You know how like they make that super red in there? Yeah. It looks, and usually she's like sensitive to red dye, so she gets all like crazy. When I give her that, she's good because I don't think they have the dyes in it.
Yeah, they're going to take out the 1 or 2 ingredients, but they're going to leave the other 48 that you don't need. They're just appeasing people. They're not actually solving the problem.
I have an update.
What's your update?
My update is from about 3 weeks ago. We showed a clip on Hellman's mayonnaise, and Willie Billy has made it like kind of like just known that if I use it, that's on me. That's my personal choice. But he doesn't
I purposely buy federal bait.
Yes, and you know what? The other day I was making tuna salad, which you got to eat up in there, by the way. But I was making tuna salad, and I said, you know what? I am gonna use the other one that he bought. That I was reading and comparing the ingredients, and I was like, oh wow. I was like, there really is a difference. Like, there's like 5 simple ingredients in the one he brought home. And they're not like, it's not like disodium, da 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 da. Yeah, all things you can't say. So I said, you know, I grew up on helmets, and I still think helmets taste better, but that's because I also like General Foods International Coffee Creamer that has not an ounce of cream in it.
But again, like 40, 50 years ago, Hellman's was a lot different.
Yeah, but I used to many years ago, and I'm talking in the 90s, I used to make my own mayonnaise, okay, out of eggs and oil, and, you know, and I forget how to make it now, but I did used to because it was healthier. So I used to do that. And when I tasted the one that Billy brought in, I said, wow, this tastes like that. And I was like, this is good. So I'm starting to use that now. And I will save my Hellmann's for like an emergency situation.
You got to create a video showing people how to make mayo.
Yeah, we could do that. I forgot how to do it, but I could try.
Don't look too enthused.
Oh, well, one of our viewers say Aldi ones are the best. Aldi is very organic, and they are from Switzerland or Germany, and they have no dyes or high fructose corn syrup.
Isn't Aldi a food store?
Yeah, but they import most. I'll tell you, their cookies and everything imported from Germany. Mwah.
Aldi's.
Yeah, they have. It tastes so different than here. So
if they're importing it from Germany, that thing has to have preservatives. And
because in Europe they have so much more. Here we're allowed to have a trillion chemicals.
You got a phone book of ingredients.
Yes, there you go. It'll be like flour, sugar, water, poof, done.
And that's it. And it tastes so good.
I can make mayo without an immersive blend because I used to make it, but just like
bread. We have to have.
I used to make it in the blender, but it was I forget because it was in that book.
We have a viewer here that we know knows how to make bread. So maybe we're gonna have to do a little like skit or something showing how to make bread. The viewer's gonna have to help.
Yeah.
Or maybe on an episode we'll do a live bread making or something.
Yeah, we could
do something different with that.
Fresh bread is great.
She can be a guest on our show. She can make the bread.
And maybe we'll put that one on TikTok when it has nothing to do with anything they don't want us to hear.
F TikTok.
I know TikTok. That's so crazy. 10 minutes on TikTok and they get rid of us.
And they get rid of us. That's like no. Then we weren't saying anything more.
No, I mean we didn't call violence on anybody.
No, they're allowed to do that on TikTok.
I know, yeah.
You're just talking normal.
Don't even say what we were talking about at the time. But
yeah, somebody else might do as well.
I know.
But I think that's all our topics for today,
guys. And one of our viewer though really wants me to ask, and I understand why she wants me to ask. Okay. Is the question of the day, okay? Because she had asked me, all right? And what did she say?
1,001 pots.
The one thing she uses for is pot roast.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Pot roast is big in this house.
It is. But anyway, okay, and I'm asking this of viewers if you're not watching now, if you watch in the future, or if Willy Billy puts up clips or whatever. And I'm gonna post this question too, okay? That what is the Lincoln I'm gonna not say this right. The Lincoln's reflection pool meaning and what is its purpose in Washington D.C.
Okay, that's what we start out with.
The reflecting pool.
You just blurted out some words.
Because this is the question that she really wanted me to
the reflecting pool.
They have a reflecting pool right near the Washington, the Lincoln Monument or something, whatever
memorial or something.
Yeah, whatever it is. And because I've never been.
You'll know when the
tower
comes up.
I know, but there's a reflecting pool there. And I'm not going to say what we thought because I want to hear what other viewers and other people thought.
That's why is it called the reflecting pool?
Like, let's not,
I want you to reflect on this question.
Why do you feel that, what's its meaning, okay, and what's its purpose? All right? I really am looking forward to hearing from you. I'm not going to say...
People are going to want to know what you guys think.
No, because I don't want to head them off. I want to see if they think what we think. I'm not.
So we'll do a follow-up. Once we get some answers on that.
Yes.
You'll hear what Mama Dukes and
because it's called the reflective pool.
It's called, the viewer tells me. In Washington, D.C., there's a thing called the Lincoln's Reflecting Pool. It's called the reflecting pool for a reason. What do you think that reason is and what's its purpose? Did I do good? I hope I did good.
That's how you're trying to say.
Yes.
That's exactly what
I really look forward to your answers because
All right, and then I guess next episode we'll go over the answers.
Yeah. I think it'll be really good.
Sounds good. It's an interesting question.
Now, for the T-Dog fans over here, it's T-Dog Sports Talk. Do we have any sports updates?
Yes. The
What do we
Knicks
got?
just swept the Philadelphia 76ers.
Okay.
And not just swept them, but actually kicked butt.
What do you mean by kick butt?
We won by like 40 points, 30 points.
Okay. That's pretty good.
Two
Yeah. It wasn't like, 5 points off or something.
No. The Knicks, nothing against Philadelphia. They put up a good fight, but the Knicks are playing
And
good ball. I hope
basketball is too much, though, man. They have 100 scores. They do a game. It's like, come on, guys, make it a little harder so you guys only score maybe 10 times throughout the game. Like, wouldn't that be a little more? I don't know.
And I don't want to mention the New York Mets. They're not worthy.
That's all Mr. Mets' fault. You have to
And I am a big
Mr.
Met fan. I love the Mets.
But not anymore.
This guy has his own baseball card Mets. I mean, this guy's got he's a diehard as hard as they come Mets fan.
Watching them this year, it's a lot of George is getting angry. If you know Seinfeld, George is getting angry. Yes. So
That seems to be the phrase in this house lately.
George is getting angry. But aside from that, let's go Knicks. Continue playing good basketball and
Any grinds, gears, anything?
Yeah, anything that grinds anybody's gears this week?
Well, I mentioned a couple of AI things when I saw them in the stores. Because you
AI
can't,
things?
because some of these people.
The people that must be
No,
robots
man,
or something,
you're
right?
definitely not.
But they're aliens. They're not AI.
Oh, I
They're aliens.
definitely agree with that. They
Maybe
might be
they're a
aliens.
mix. Maybe they're a hybrid. Maybe they're a half alien, half AI robot. You never know.
Could
nowadays,
be.
But, all the stuff coming out in the UFO files.
Could be.
You never know. I still haven't seen the UFO.
Yeah, I'm still waiting to see the Epstein files.
Well, they did show
Oh, no,
you
they
the
did
Epstein
show the
files,
Epstein
but
files.
everything redacted.
Yeah.
Or then again, it could be the residue of just dumbing down a nation for 40 years, 50
That's really
years.
what it is. It's dumbing down people.
It's hard to
It
hard
really
to say.
is.
It's a tough world to live in today.
It sure is. But okay,
But anyway.
I don't want to end it on a
Whoa, man. Such a bummer, dude.
That's a bummer.
Well, I'll try to have an excellent week, guys.
Yeah. See you
Do
guys
we
next
have
week.
anything else to talk about?
No, I think we're good.
We did. I mean, we did over an hour.
Our viewers
and-
said, "Watch out for umbrellas and falling chairs."
Yeah. Heavy winds in this area. We have stuff
Yeah.
that goes literally flying.
Yes.
We had a trampoline go like yards over into farms and stuff. Like,
When you
so,
see-
yeah.
and you know what?
Not our trampoline, but
No,
somebody else's
One word
trampoline.
of advice: when you see those caution signs on the floors, take caution. Actually, walk with caution.
Yeah.
Because they got 5 stitches.
Yeah, but that was not from that.
I
That
know.
was from a chair
I
and
was
a falling
standing on a
umbrella.
chair because I'm gonna be cautious.
At a certain age, you shouldn't be standing on a chair trying to get switches that, and especially when the chair angled
and
The curved
outside,
chair.
and so like
And especially if you've had a few.
Yeah, well, you will join the Nick win.
So
But he's all good. He'll live.
Yes.
we'll have an update next week on T-Dog's injuries.
People with a couple of beers should be standing on chairs.
No, it's
When
true.
I actually went to the hospital, they said, "You feel safe at home?"
Not a hospital, it's
Oh,
Did
they
they
ask
urgent
you
care?
that, really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, they asked you that. She goes, no, the girl had.
What they
surgery.
thought?
They always ask that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they ask you that.
All the
They ask
time.
you that all the time. It's like a standard question. And she goes to me, "Do you feel safe at home?" I said, yeah. She goes, "Unless you're standing on a chair."
Yeah.
And I started cracking up when it seemed like that was great. She goes, "I had to."
Yeah, that was good. That was good.
But
There's still
anyway.
sense of humor out there.
Oh yeah.
I watch out for blinking lights and washing machines. I'm not going to get into that.
I don't even know what that means.
I'll tell you later.
All right. So, hey,
Thanks for watching.
Happy Mother's Day to all your moms out there.
Absolutely.
Anybody who watches it afterwards, happy Mother's Day to you. Happy Father's Day. Happy every day. Happy day.
Yes. Happy birthday. No.
Happy birthday.
There's always going to be a birthday.
Coming
you know?
business again next week.
Yeah.
Yep.
And in between.
Yeah.
We might be Saturday. We might be Sunday. Every week's going to be different, but it's going to be on the weekend.
Yeah.
Weekend show.
Yeah, we'll keep you posted. And during the week, we're hoping to engage more. On like a couple of little, like either me coming on with something like, hey, you know what? Or
She says that every week.
I do say that every week.
But
but
as you
every
see, I
week
do
get
try to
something.
post a little bit out there here and there. Like my whole Ukraine flag epidemic. That got me really heated. But, yeah, we'll see.
That grind your
TikTok
gears.
again, so.
We can't get kicked off twice off TikTok.
Yes, you can.
But if we're already kicked off, then we won't be back on the get kicked off.
Yes,
legendary.
I know. Ugh. Well, fuck your TikTok. But anyway.
Yeah. So here we go on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Fuck you, TikTok.
Everybody have a good night. We're going to see you next week. And throughout the week, comment.